I'm Josh Richardson from Edmond, Oklahoma. I'm a guard for the Miami Heat. The J Rich Pizza Special would be a deep dish pan crust pizza with pepperoni, bacon, and pineapple on it. I might be part Hawaiian, who knows? But yeah, the city's great, like as fans, you know. Maybe my first couple of years, not so much, but now, like, usually when I go places, you know, people recognize me and they, like, get a lot of go heats and stuff like that, and I appreciate that, you know. I look forward to that, and, you know, we just try to play as hard as I can for them. There's a lot of Latin influence here, so that's always super fun to see that, because I never really saw that, you know, coming from where I come from, so, you know, I really enjoy learning new stuff about that, but, yeah, I mean, the crowd likes to have fun, the city likes to have fun, and it's been great so far. My Spanish is terrible. I can understand it better than I can speak it, though, if that counts for anything.
Pepperoni, pineapple, pizza with coffee, something different, you have to try it.
With coffee?
Yeah, and spicy salami.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. This is with the stracciatella. Spicy salami, one of your favorite pepperoni and pineapple, and this is one of my last creation, is a pizza with coffee on top, honey, spicy salami too, and gorgonzola cheese.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Remember, you are the boss here. The best of the best.
Thank you. It means a lot, you know, just for this organization taking a chance on me out of college, but, you know, I really appreciate that. And I mean, they have a lot of history. They've had a lot of great players to play here, and I'm just happy to be able to be able to put that same jersey on that they did. He's been there for me, just, you know, teaching me how to, like, approach a lot of things, like whether it's basketball, whether it's off the court, whether it's money or anything, and like just talking to him, picking his brain. I try to do as much as I can. You know, if he steps out, I'm trying to, you know, step into being a leader, stepping into, you know, the new look team. You know, Dwyane going to be gone, so we're all going to have to, you know, figure out how to step in those shoes. So, I mean, it's not going to be the same way that they play. It's going to be how we play. So, you know, we just can't let there be any drop-off. Stuff that led to me improving every year is just the work that I put in. You know, every summer I approach it very seriously. You know, I'll take a little bit of time off at the beginning, but after that I try not to really take days off. Everywhere I've played has been like hard-nosed. Like, I've had a coach that really preaches you have to work hard. My mom was in the military. A lot of discipline, a lot of gotta have great grades, have to, you know, never tell me good job. It was like one of those things, like I could have a great game and she'd be like, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, but I think that was good for me, keeping me grounded. She doesn't do it anymore now that I'm like grown and professional, but like college and before, she'd do this thing, she'd be like, Rich! And I could pick her voice out of anybody on earth. Like, she just has to say it once and I'd be like, and she like just give me, like, go like this, like, you gotta turn it up a little bit, or I don't know. We had a lot of signals in college and when I was younger, but she did a lot for me. But yeah, it's great. They send out, like, every time we come here, they send like 8 pizzas out. Before it was pretty black and white, like pepperoni, sausage, meat lovers, cheese. And then in college, I tried pizza with pineapple on it, and now I can't really eat pizza without pineapple. Like, I'm obsessed with it. That's my thing. Try this coffee pizza. I'm not a big coffee person, but this isn't bad. So when I was younger, I was like always drawn to science, always drawn to the medical field. So like even from middle school, I would just look forward to that class. Like everything else was okay, but I just looked forward to going there. So when I got to high school, I got invited to like a medicine forum. So I went to that. It was like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Just like seminars, just sitting in on lectures. I sat in on a surgery. knee replacement, and that was crazy, by the way.
Was it crazy? What did you see?
It was cool, but the craziest thing that really got me was like the surgeon like sanded this lady's knee down, like her femur, and he took this piece of metal like this long and just drilled it straight into her bone. And I felt it going into my bone, because it was the first time I ever seen something like that in person. And I was like, oh my God. And like kids were like passing out, like turning completely pale. And I think it was probably a lot of our first time seeing something like that. But yeah, once I left there, I knew that I wanted to go into orthopedic surgery. I think it helped me in the biggest way from learning how to like pinpoint things, like pinpoint what hurts, pinpoint like what movement hurts it, how, like what kind of pain it is. I think a lot of that definitely plays into it. I say my goals on the court, get us to the playoffs. I think that's my biggest thing right now. I think everything else will fall in place from there. And then off the court,
That's it. This is the recipe.
I'd probably just say keep my head right. You know, there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of things that can creep in your head that can, you know, get you twisted or get things all messed up. But you know, I'm just trying to stay on the right track and keep my head straight. I mean, yeah, I think about it sometimes, like individual awards, but I try to put, you know, the bigger picture ahead of that. But really, I'm just worried about winning, worried about getting us to the playoffs and giving us a chance to get to a championship.
Okay, we can go now. Can you put me to go, please?